Use the referral link in the description to g2a.com for all of your Xbox codes, PlayStation codes and video games, and be sure to use the code CHES at checkout to get yourself 3% cash back. Hey guys, welcome to episode number 10 of the Newcastle career mode here on FIFA 19. We are not in good form. We aren't even in half decent form. We're in the worst spell we've had for a while in this series, perhaps the worst spell of the series. We're not winning games. The occasional game we're scraping a draw, but I'm doing a lot of losing. So I'd like to rectify that today if possible. As you can see, we've dropped to 16th in the table. Thankfully, we do still have a game in hand and can rise away from that if we're able to get results today. We have Huddersfield to start us off, who were in the relegation zone. So that surely is a relegation 6-pointer, even at this early stage of the season. And then following that, we have Everton, then Fulham, who were down the bottom with us as well, Liverpool and Watford before the January transfer window. Now, you may have seen me already glance a couple of times down at my feet. My kit had an operation earlier today, and as such, I'm having to keep a very close eye on it. At one point in the next, either today or tomorrow, we were going to have 3 games and then 2, or 2 then 3, before we get to the January transfer window. And I think today's going to be the one with 2, because I just need to keep a close eye on my cat, but I also need to work to ensure that I can pay bills and actually pay for the operation that the cat had. She was just spayed. It's not a massive operation. She just got spayed, so she got neutered. But she's a little bit poorly. She's got a cone on her head, and she's a little bit groggy from anaesthetic. So I think I'll play just 2 games today, Huddersfield and Everton, and then I'll go and make sure Michi's okay for the rest of the day. But for now, we shall concentrate on Huddersfield and then Everton, and hopefully get some points. Drop the video a like if you enjoy. Subscribe to the channel too to make sure you don't miss out on any further content. And just wish me luck today, because I could really do with some. Right, Huddersfield's starting lineup. Lursel in goal, no surprises there. 5 at the back. Him, I never know how to pronounce his name. Montes, Jurgensen, Schindler and Congolo at left back. Billing and Hogg in the midfield, with Burigo, Mounier and Knockaert up top. Last time we played against this formation, it was Wolves, and I lost. So I'd like to think that a weaker individual in each position with Huddersfield, considering it was only a narrow victory to Wolves that really only came because of an individual mistake, I'd like to think that on this occasion we can come out on top, especially against a team that are in the relegation zone. I need 3 points from this, really. Free kick for Huddersfield. Burigo to take it. Floated in, and we'll head it away. Counter-attack. Let's go, boys. Oh, Kennedy wanted to just let that run, really. Never mind. In there to Key. Oh, it's a beautiful ball through the gap to Matt Ritchie, who's onside here. Matt Ritchie away. Get it on his left, and give us a 1-0 lead. Yes, Matt Ritchie. 1-0 Newcastle. That could be a huge goal, not only for this game, but for our entire season. Keep a clean sheet, Ches. Hogg. Oh, picked off by Key. Ritchie yeddling on the overlap. Congolo is quick. Just made him commit to the challenge there. Just slowed up to ensure I could get past him. Inside there to Key. Pull that back. Ozzy Perez. Oh, just can't quite keep the ball away from the defender. Mounier back to Hogg. Out here to Billing. And then forward to Burigo. Or Burigo. Probably Burigo, actually, isn't it? Rather than Burigo. Burigo. Driving down the right-hand side. Inside there to Billing. Back to Burigo. Cross comes in. It's blocked by Max and cleared away. Speaking of pronunciations, I asked on Twitter, and apparently their right back is called Hadurjanai or Hadurjanai, something like that. It's also been pointed out that his first name is Florent, as in Florent Malouda. So I shall call him Florent from now on, and not even worry about pronouncing his surname, because every time I look at it in commentary and I'm mid-flow, my brain panics. And I just end up going, him, or their right back. So I'm just going to call him Florent from now on, and I shall try and remember that. But one thing we do remember, and know for sure, is that we're 1-0 up at half-time. Max inside to Ayoze Perez. Back forward to Dwight Gale. Key around the corner to Gale. There's Ayoze Perez to Key. Trying to get that through to... Oh, I was trying to get it through to Gale. It's picked off. Oh, Cher's done brilliantly there to intercept that. Key. That will get to Gale this time. And we'll look for Jose Perez. A terrible pass. I tried to play it through the gap. He tried to play it around the defender in an opposite direction to where I actually tried to play the pass. I hate when the AI or the computer just decides what pass you want, rather than actually doing what you do with the, oh, it's a good header, it's a good save, rather than doing what you've inputted with the stick. I could switch to manual controls, but I would just be terrible with manual, especially when it comes to shooting. I'd be absolutely woeful. I could maybe do manual passing and manual through balls, but even then I'd probably suck. Kennedy with the effort to make it 2. Oh, I couldn't possibly have had that fall kinda for me. Jose Perez makes it 2-0. That was rather fortunate, but we will take it. Thank you, keeper, for palming that straight to me. Lursel has handed that on a plate for Perez for his 5th goal of the Premier League season, our 2nd, and for the first time in ages, we will be winning a game.
Newcastle United, their next game, Alan.
Here we go, forward to Florent. Right back gets into the box. Oh, Yedlin didn't clear it. He just stood there and let it drop at his feet. Shelvey out wide here to Key. Jose Perez is making the run in the channel, so we'll play it over the top to him. And that means that Matt Ritchie's in a bit of space. Means Dwight Gale's got some of his own as well, although they are playing 5 at the back, so he's not too much space to work with. Key, I'll try and get past this defender if I can. He didn't quite get the angle I was hoping for, but Key finds the top corner anyway. Finish, sunshine. Absolute finish. 3-0, game over. Key forward there to Ritchie. Across to Gale. Who's he? Oh, that was rather kindly fallen for me. Kennedy's in space. Oh, Huddersfield are falling apart. They are crumbling. Absolutely falling apart. Mitzi's asleep. Trying my best not to wake her, though to be fair, she does quite well to just sleep through my noise. But what is happening to Huddersfield's backline? I haven't done this to a team all season, which must show how bad this Huddersfield side are and proves exactly why they're in the relegation zone. Not good enough at present, Huddersfield Town. Mounier. Oh, what a through ball. Jonathan Hogg, good save. And unlike when it fell kindly for Jose Perez, it hasn't fallen kindly for Bourigeaud, and Florent has fouled Kennedy there. Oh, clean sheet is still intact, but only just. We hadn't had any luck in the past couple of episodes, and it really has gone for me in this one. And of all the games I needed it really to go for me in, it was one against relegation rivals. So I'm very, very pleased. Oh, head that. I'm very, very pleased to be on course for a rather important 3 points here. Jose Perez back to Shelvey. Ruben Loftus-Cheek has come on for Key and been not too heavily involved so far. Jose Perez get that to Shelvey. Step back inside. I'll look for Gale. Get it out my feet. As soon as I hit shoot there, I saw Ritchie in space and was like, too late. 2.5 minutes to go. It's too late for Huddersfield. Never know, we might get a 5th. Still got a lot of defenders in front of me, despite the fact they're 5-0 down. Kennedy's been tearing them apart, though, and he'll whip that towards the back post. If we went for the header clear of the defender, we would have made it 5. Here's Florent again. Just 2 minutes added on. The referee not wanting to prolong Huddersfield misery more than he has to. It's not very often you lose 4-0 at home, although I have a funny feeling Huddersfield might have been doing that quite a few times this season. That was the most straightforward win we've had all year. And with the form I've been in, I haven't had any straightforward wins, really. The relief for getting 3 points in that game is massive. And in such a convincing fashion as well, and a way that will drastically improve our goal difference too. It's moved us up to 13th. We're now 5 points clear of the relegation zone, still with a game in hand. It's very tight in the midfield. But if I lose this against Everton, who are currently 3rd in the table, 3rd Everton in the table, then we will still be threatened with the relegation zone. But Huddersfield scored 13 in 17 games and conceded 23. That's actually given our goal difference a plus symbol next to it now. We were -1, we're now +4. Oh, sorry, +3 after getting a +4 in the previous game. Oh, I'll stop simulation, have a quick train, and oh, I can't. And then it will be Everton. And risk of losing players, someone's contract's running out. It's Mo Diarmi. I offered him a new contract, didn't I? And it just made it a year again. So I wonder if I'll be able to offer him a new contract again now. I'm not sure. I don't think I will I? Because I already offered him one earlier on this season. I'll try. because then I can try and maximise his... Oop. Okay, never mind. Hopefully he doesn't agree to go away on a free in the window. Right, it's Everton who are third, so I don't really fancy any points from that either. Or anyway, and then with Fulham, I might play a mixture side here actually and rotate in places. Because I don't fancy us getting anything against Everton, but I don't want to fully rotate. I mean, I could fully rotate, but it's probably not for the best. Let's throw Leyoun in for share, and we'll give Kennedy a rest actually, and we'll throw Jacob Murphy on the left-hand side. And what I'll actually do is throw Philip on the right. Okay, let's see if we can do anything against Everton. Right, Everton's starting lineup. Jordan Pickford in goal. Again, not a surprise. 4 at the back. Kenny, Zuma, Nina and Digne. 4-2-3-1 by the looks of things. Beningime? I don't know how to pronounce his name. Schneidlin, Walcott, Sigurdsson, Bernard and Kevin Folland up top. Okay, Tosun on the bench maybe? No. Dominic Calvert-Lewin is on the bench though, and he scored against me earlier on this season, I think. Regardless, let's take on Everton. Digne. Inside to Gylfi Sigurdsson. Benazim. Googled how to pronounce his name. Benazim. Folland. 1-0 Everton. It's to be expected. They are third in the league. They're playing clearly very good football to be where they are at this stage of the season. And in the Spurs series, actually, Everton finished in the top 4, didn't they? Ahead of me. And actually, Gylfi Sigurdsson was the league's top goal scorer and got the golden boot. So, on FIFA 19 in general, Everton just appear to be a very strong team. Wait and see if we can fight our way back into this. But having gone 1-0 down so early, I have a funny feeling I might not be able to fight my way back into this. Yedlin will turn well, just to wait for some extra bodies in the box for support. Couldn't get there with man at the back post, Jacob Murphy. In there looking for Dwight Gale. Lay that in front of Ruben Loftus-Cheek. Bit of space for the shot. But he's pulled it wide. Lovely ball down the line to Gylfi. Cross could come in. Oh, and there it is. It's decent. Walcott knocks it down. Oh, he's tried his best to keep that out, the goalkeeper, but Kevin Folland has another. Everton put me to the sword here, the same way I just did to Huddersfield. Great strength from Theo Walcott at the back post to nod that back into the middle. And then Folland has just lashed that on target. Oh, it's hit keeper on the nose. Oh. In off his face was what the title was a few episodes ago when something went in off his face. And it's happened again. 2-0 Everton. And just as we destroyed Huddersfield, we're getting destroyed in game number 2. Sigurdsson, Benazim. Oh, this is great football from Everton. They really are just tearing me apart. I destroyed Huddersfield and I thought, oh, maybe, you know, we've turned the corner. No, we haven't turned the corner. They've got the corner. It's taken short. Bernard drops the shoulder and leaves me standing. Benazim into Folland, who very nearly has a hat-trick. Dubravka saves. Yeah, maybe we aren't as good as we thought we were. Huddersfield are genuinely just that bad. Keep that in. Oh, you could have done so. Another corner for Everton. Gylfi Sigurdsson will go short again. Bernard. Oh, he dummied the step over there, and it nearly worked. Well, it did work. Digne to Zuma. Left back to centre back, back to left back. Out wide to Bernard, who spun brilliantly. And, oh, he's turned brilliantly. Dubravka holds on well. The dribbling of some of the players is just impossible to deal with at times. Philip does well there to turn away. Ozzy Perez out here to Jacob Murphy. Try and send Dwight Gale away. Take it in stride, Dwight. Well done. Murphy's there again. Need support. There it is from Max. Keep that in. Well done. 91 crossing. And he picks out a teammate. Murphy knocks it down to Ruben Loftus-Cheek, whose shot is blocked. And eventually not cleared away as comfortably as it looked like they were going to. But Jordan Pickford just puts his foot straight through it. Knock that down. Get to that first. Get to that first. We could still have a chance. Dwight Gale. Maybe have a chance. Philip. Just got no room. Got no room. Got no room. John Joe Shelby. Straight down the throat of the keeper. Corners come in for Everton. Can they take it short? Bernard this time doesn't come away with the ball after trying to trick me, and he's just given up on trying to chase Jacob Murphy. I don't know why, because he's fast enough to be able to catch me, but Shelby will play Jacob Murphy in again. This is a good chance to get a goal back here. We'll drill that across, looking for Maximilian Philip, who's turned superbly and hits the post. I thought my luck had turned. I thought so. I was mistaken. Lots of Holland. On the run. Just cannoned off Max. Not really much he could have done about that. Folland. Oh, nice tackle. I'm not sure whether that was a tackle or just a deflected pass, but it fell straight to Jacob Murphy. No one seems interested in closing him down for some reason. Gale played through, and now Maximilian Phillips in again. And I could play Dwight Gale in this time. It's nicely done. Oh, it's under hit. Should have played the pass out wide. Should have played the pass out wide. There was a guy just stood next to me that would have been free to just tap that in and not have someone closing him down. It's not going my way, is it? I thought against Huddersfield. Oh, it might be going my way. No, it's not. I thought against Huddersfield that we turned a corner. We did turn the corner. We just, unfortunately, were on a roundabout and ended up coming right back where we started. Loftus-Cheek across to Isaac Hayden, who's just come on as a substitute. Through to Jacob Murphy. That's got to be a penalty. That was an awful challenge. I don't know what John Joe Kenny's doing there, but he has chopped Jacob Murphy. We'll have a look at the replay. He's gone straight through him. Murphy almost had to go over him to avoid having a broken leg. John Joe Kenny, the ball's nowhere. The ball's nowhere! What a terrible challenge. Maximilian Philip to give us one back. Slots it home. Pick it up. Pick it up. Game on. How long's left? Oh, I don't know. We're back in the game. In the 81st minute. There is time to get back in it. Come on, boys. Let's get a point from this. Gilfie. I'll have that. No, I won't. Theo Walker plays the 1-2. Gilfie Sigurdsson can't draw the wing back too narrow. Otherwise, I'll just play Theo in behind. Ball to Kevin Folland. Looking to play Bernard in behind, maybe. Or turn back inside on his right. I read it, but couldn't get to the ball. That's going to ping free to Theo Walcott. And time's over now anyway. Even if we get rid of it, that'll be the final whistle. Unless the referee lets me do what we did against another team earlier on this season, which he's not allowing me to do. It was West Ham, wasn't it? We rescued a 1-1 draw. As it happens, in the end, I might have gotten a point from that. We fought very hard throughout the game to get ourselves back in it. And we hit the post with Maximilian Philip. And then he tucks away the penalty, meaning that if he had finished that earlier chance, we would have gotten a point. Maybe we have slightly turned a corner. Maybe. If we could get... I mean, the cat's still asleep. I'm going to play Fulham now. Whilst the cat's still asleep and take advantage of the time that I've got whilst she just sleeps off the anaesthetic. Let's go and play Fulham and see if... Oh, loan offer for... No! No! Let's go and play Fulham and see if we can't get another set of 3 points against a team that's also down near the bottom of the table. Right, Fulham. Rico in goal, Sergio Rico. Christie, Mawson, Magayan and Bryan at the back. Zambo Anguissa, Shibasaki and Seri in the midfield with Aite, Vieto and Kluivert on the left-hand side. Interesting. Let's see how we get on against Fulham. Vieto inside to Aite. And he's whipped that to absolutely no one. We'll come away on the counter now. I see Dwight Gale stood over there, trying to just hold off the defender that was with me. We've done that well. Ritchie over the top to Ozzy Perez. Turns his side nicely. Ritchie's still there. Turns well. There's Shelby. There's Kennedy. There's Gale. Oh, there's the defender. That would have been a superb move if I'd have just been able to get that final turn on. Looking for Justin Kluivert, but DeAndre Edlin, well, I was hoping would have him matched for pace and beaten for strength. As it happens, neither. Jean-Michel Seri into Anguissa, back to Gaku, it says. That was their Japanese midfielder, wasn't it? Ryan through to Kluivert, across to Luciano Vieto, back to Justin Kluivert. Oh. Well, that's the best goal that's been scored against us for a while. What a hit from Justin Kluivert on what I believe is his weak foot. Just going to have a quick look. Justin Kluivert. I'm pretty sure he's right-footed. He is right-footed and has a 4-star weak foot, so still pretty decent, but that is one hell of a finish, regardless of whatever weak foot star you are. Stunning goal from Justin Kluivert. We've got to fight back from being behind now. Free kick for Fulham. Jean-Michel Seri floats it in, and Cher wins the header. Get it away quickly and hopefully effectively. Oh, Iosi, he made the run, and as soon as I committed to playing it, he stopped. Oh, I couldn't get him to slow down in time to get back to the ball. Fucking hell. Sorry, Christie. Oh, just inside Kennedy there. Vieto will narrow up with Yedlin, although thank you. Thankfully, Fabian Cher was there to make the challenge, which will use DeAndre Yedlin. Iosi Perez makes a lot of runs, and then just as you're about to commit to send him in behind, he'll halt his run. Really frustrating. Shelby across here to Key, out there to Ritchie. Good touch, good tackle. Kennedy driving forward through there to Dwight Gale. Shelby's arriving. For Gale, then for Iosi Perez. Come on, Iosi, please. Oh, what a save from Sergio Rico. How's he kept that out? Unbelievable stop. Matt Ritchie with the delivery. Underneath this is a Fulham man. Ritchie, decent touch, decent whip. Mo Diame will knock that back. Don't really have any other option there. Diame! Oh, keeper tips it onto the post. Sergio Rico's having a hell of a game. Iosi Perez is offside. Sergio Rico. 2 unbelievable stops in as many minutes. We should be level. In the corner there to Ayite. Keys drawn across here out of position. Ayite down the line. Chilwell didn't follow the runner. Cyrus Christie. I'm just going to try and head this home. Thankfully we've done that well, and Dubravka can bowl this out quickly to Matt Ritchie. Takes it in his stride well with a nice turn. Iosi Perez takes control of the ball, and then Jean-Michel Seri runs off with it. Not exactly how I envisaged that particular counter-attack going. Here's Mitrovic, who of course was sold to Fulham from Newcastle after a year's loan as well. Chilwell drills that out wide. Kennedy forward to Iosi Perez. Alfie Mawson's no slouch, but he's not absolutely rapid. And Perez has got the turn on him here. I've got Cyrus Christie closing me down as well, though. I absolutely hammered Huddersfield. I battered them. And I fought hard against Everton, but I feel like we matched them in everything but scoreline. And now Fulham can't do it. Can't do it. Wide. Diame out to Kennedy. Forward to Dwight Gale. Round the corner. Come on, Iosi. Please don't run out of stamina. Please don't run out of stamina. Iosi Perez ran out of stamina and everybody caught him up. Corner's come in from Matt Ritchie. It's decent. Up we go with the header. Someone that I wasn't in control of went for an overhead kick. And it kind of threw everybody off there. Key. Mo Diame. Oh, God. Interceptions have killed me off. I hate interceptions on FIFA 19. Every single time I try and build something and just need that one final ball through the eye of a needle, it gets picked off. It might just be that I don't have the quality of player. Perhaps that is the issue. I'm not sure. Oh, I needed that clearance to get out first time because now time is against me. I would have had enough time to maybe build something, but the final whistle is going to go here and we're going to lose to Fulham. Oh, no. Oh, 3 points from the episode. I really would have wanted 6, to be completely honest. I really would have wanted 6. Apparently they didn't have any shots on target because Justin Kluivert's thunderbolt came off the woodwork. What does that do for our league position? We're down in 15th and 4 points above the drop zone. Watford have a game in hand on us as well. It's going to be a long season. Oh, I thought Fulham... Oh, to be fair, Fulham were on 20 points. They were level on points with us, so they were down near us. And our goal difference is better. So they were down near the bottom with us. They're not anymore, though, because they beat me another shot at the table. And that's what I wanted to happen to me, but it hasn't happened to me. It's happened to them. Liverpool next in the first game tomorrow. And then we will... Oh, I've gone into the league table again. And then just before the transfer window begins, it's Watford. Another massive game. Then Manchester United and Birmingham, Chelsea and Cardiff, and City, plus maybe another FA Cup game if we're able to beat Birmingham. But I'm not sure what to do in the transfer window. I might look for a pre-contract or two. because I've got some money in wages. I don't necessarily want to abuse the pre-contracts, but I could do something pre-contract wise. Let me know in the comment section what sort of players are available on pre-contract in season number 1. I won't do anything that's overly extravagant and unrealistic, but if we can pick up a player on a free with the minimal funds that we have, then I would like to perhaps try and pick up a player on a free for next season. But for now, that's all for this episode. Thank you very much for watching, guys. Drop the video a like if you enjoyed. Subscribe to the channel too to make sure you don't miss out on more My Player tomorrow, of course, as well, alongside another episode of this series. Pray for Michi. I'll see you next time.